alaikum students. I hope you all are fine and in good health. So here we are back with our today's English class. In the previous class, we have started with a new chapter of Grammar Gate, that is sentences, question and answers. Yes? So now let's continue with the same chapter. Now in the previous class, what have you studied? What have you studied in previous class? Yes, we have studied about sentences. And how many types of sentences are there? 4 types of sentences, right? And then we studied how to make a question. Yes or no? How to make a WH question. Haven't we studied that? Yes, we studied that and you had one exercise to do as in homework, right? On page number 89. So first let us recall how many types of sentences we have studied. So we have studied 4 types of sentences. Now there are 4 sentences over here. You have to tell me which one is which type, okay? You walked fast. This is a which type of sentence? Yes, it's a simple one which is declarative. Which is declarative sentence, right? Simple statements are called declarative sentences. This is a question. Yes. So what do we call them? Interrogative. Right? Interrogative sentences. Next, we are giving commands. Right? So the command ones are called imperative sentences. What do we call them? Imperative sentences. I hope you remember, all of you. And then, how fast you walked! Exclamation, right? Showing a strong feeling, expression. So yes, this is exclamatory sentence, right? So these were the 4 types of sentences we have studied. Then as per the chapter, we are going to study about interrogative sentences, right? How do you make a question and then further topics. So yesterday you learned how are you going to make a question, isn't it? So we did the first exercise of that. Now the rest of the exercise, that's the second exercise. You see on the page number 90, I have mentioned over here, page number 90. Spot the errors and write the sentences correctly. One has been done for you. So now, they have made questions, but there is some error in the question, right? You have to find the error and write over here the correct answer. So let us see what kind of mistake they have made. Why you are laughing? You are laughing. What's the answer? Why are you laughing? Do you see? So we have learned one thing, that auxiliary verb will come before the subject, right? Auxiliary verb plus subject. So the subject will come later, but first with W, what are you going to write? Yes, the auxiliary verb will come first, and we know what we mean by auxiliary verb. It can be is, am, are, was, were, right? There can be so many: has, have, had, did, does, do, right? Now let's see. When you bought this cap, when you bought this cap. Now tell me one thing. Do you have any auxiliary verb over here? No. Do you have any is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had? You don't have anything. So we have studied about what? Yes, did, do and does. right? Now how will you come to know you have to use did, do or does? We know for present, do and does, right? Singular does, plural do, and then did is for past tense. So now see the verb over here. Which is the verb? Which is the action word? Bought. And bought is which tense? Present or past? It is past. Buy, bought, isn't it? So buy is present, bought yani kharidna, right? So bought became past over here. So when it is past, what do we use? Yes, we use did. So we have to use after WH did. So what will be the answer? When did you. Now I told you that if you are using did as past, your verb will be in present form, right? So bought now will become buy, right? When did you buy this cap? Okay. When your uncle is coming. When your uncle is coming. So is. What is this? Is the auxiliary verb, helping verb, right? So you know with after when, before the subject, what will come over here? Is. Yes. So when is your, then the remaining sentence you can write uncle coming. Okay. Why you are sad again? So what's the answer? Why are you sad? Question mark. So basically over here what you have to do? You have to find the auxiliary verb or the helping verb and write it after WH before the subject. Right? Next. Where you have put the new CDs. We have have over here. So what will you write? Where have you put? Then the remaining, the new CDs, that you have put the new CDs, question mark. Right? So this is how then you are going to do the remaining questions. Next you are having how you are feeling. You have are over there. So what will come? How are you feeling? Auxiliary verb, helping verb, they all come before the subject when you are making a question. I know this is a little bit congested, but I hope the explanation to you is clear. Right? So this was the exercise related to making WH or making questions, making interrogative questions. Now see on page number 90 itself, you have a new topic of questions, that is question tag. Okay, what do you mean by question tags? In conversation, we often make a statement and ask the listener if he agrees with it or if it's true. So many a times जब हम बातें करते हैं ना, तो जब हम किसी को बातें में पूछते हैं ना, ऐसा है ना, do you do this? Yes. So when we are talking, when we are having a conversation, we ask the listener, do they agree with it or not? Do they agree with the statement or not? And when we ask that, हम पूरा question नहीं पूछते हैं उनको वापस, हम एक short question पूछते हैं, right? So that short question over here that you ask during a conversation regarding whether they agree or not, that is a question tag. Okay, that is in short a short question. Clear? So here is the example. He is your brother. Isn't he? Okay, I think he is your brother. Tell me if I am right. This is the meaning. Okay, you know, you are just confused whether he's that person is his brother or not. So you said he is your brother, and then you are asking, isn't he? It means you have to give answer in yes or no, right? Next, the latter part, isn't he, is called a question tag. So do you see this short question that you are asking whether they agree with it or not? That is a question tag. That is the question tag. Are you clear with what is a question tag? After the statement, the short question like this: isn't he, aren't they, wasn't he, hasn't he, okay, did he, didn't he, all this is a question tag. Is it clear? And what is the formula? I will tell you. You are using the auxiliary verb plus the pronoun, okay, or the subject plus the pronoun or the subject over here, okay. See on the next page now. There is a detailed explanation of question tag. We also use a question tag when we are sure about something and we want listener to agree. So when do you use a question tag? Yes, you even use a question tag when you are sure that this is the thing and you are just asking so that the listener agrees with you. Okay, so for example, the garden is lovely. Obviously, if it's the garden, if it is the nature, it's going to be lovely, right? So you're just asking the garden is lovely, isn't it? Right? Isn't it? So you see, is used over here, and for garden, which is the pronoun that we use, it, right? She was late, wasn't she? Ashok has gone, hasn't he? You know his address, don't you? Now, don't and didn't. Again, we apply the same rule as per the question, that if you don't have any auxiliary verb, the helping verb, then you have to use do, does or did. Do and does is for present, did is for past. Same rule applies over here. Okay, students. Now there is some detailed explanation regarding this example which I will be explaining you. Okay. You must have noticed the following points. The subject of the subject of the statement is repeated in the question tag. If it is a noun, it's repeated in its pronoun form. Now that is what I was telling you, that if you notice over here, it, she, he, you, they, he, she, you, all are pronouns, right? So the subject जिसके बारे में हम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं, for example, garden over here, she, Ashok, you, they, your father, Mary, you, right? So all this when we are talking about a subject, right? So if it is a noun, we use it in the pronoun form, like it, she, he, you, okay, us. So first point is clear, that you are going to use the pronoun, that is the subject, after the auxiliary verb. If there is an auxiliary in the statement, it is repeated in the question tag. That is what I am telling you. If there is auxiliary, it is repeated in the question. See, is, do you see is over here? Was, has, does, can, did, right? Do you see? Now, if the statement contains am, is, are, was, were, the verb behaves like an auxiliary and is repeated in the question tag. So if these helping verbs are there, is, was, were, so they are written as auxiliary verb. If there is no auxiliary verb, we use, as I said, do, does, did. Do and does for present and did for past. Now next, a negative tag is used after a positive statement. This is a very important point, students. Why it is important point? Because see, if you notice over here, after every statement you have a comma and then you write the question tag, isn't it? The garden is lovely, comma, isn't it? She was late, wasn't he. See, there is a comma after every statement. And what is the difference in before comma and after comma? Now you have studied a positive statement, right? Positive statement. What is positive? Positive means you don't have no in the sentence. And what is negative? Negative means you will be having no in the sentence. Okay, in a positive you will not be having no. Okay, it means ये जो not है ना, not negative में ये होता है. Okay, so if your statement before the comma is positive, अगर पूरे statement में कहीं पे not नहीं आता है तो when you make a question tag, it is necessary for you to add this. Do you see how it is written? What is the meaning of this? The full form of this is not, right? So if your statement is positive, आपका question tag में negative होना चाहिए. It means you have to add nt and apostrophe t, right? If you see the garden is lovely, कहीं पे not है? नहीं है. So where are you going to add? In the question tag. Okay, you see this example now. Mary can't. Can't. अब comma के पहले ही sentence में क्या है? Not आ गया. So if it is in the before sentence, if it is negative, तो तुम्हारा question tag होगा positive. Your question tag will be positive. अगर statement negative है तो question tag positive होगा. अगर statement positive है तो question tag negative होगा. That is what is the meaning of this sentence. Clear? The last point says that if your statement before the comma is positive, तो question tag तुम्हारा negative होगा. अगर statement negative है तो question tag positive होगा. Clear? So this is what is explanation of a question tag. If still there is a doubt regarding question tag, please students write it in the feedback so that in tomorrow's class I can again recall or I can again explain in short about question tags. Okay, now there is an exercise on page number 91 and 92. If you see in total there are 20 questions. There are 20 questions. So I will be explaining you 8 questions now. Okay, here it is said add question tags. अब हमें क्या करना है? सिर्फ question tags add करने हैं. Okay, it's Thursday. अब it's का मतलब क्या हुआ? It is हुआ ना? It is Thursday today. अब हमारे पास is है, so हम question tag बना सकते हैं. So how we have to write? You have to write full sentence, students. It's Thursday today, comma. Now it is a positive statement. यहाँ पे कहीं पे not है? नहीं है. तो हमारे question tag में not होना चाहिए. And what do we use? Is, right? Isn't. Now it is the subject. So isn't it question mark? Is it understood? Isn't it question mark? Okay, now let's do the next one. You are late. Are, do you see? And it is a positive statement, right? It's a positive statement. तो हमें यहाँ पे negative लिखना होगा. So write full sentence first. You are late, comma. हमें नेगेटिव करना है. aren't you के बारे में बात हो रही है तो aren't you question mark. Is it clear? Next, Mr. Sen went to Japan last year. Do you have any helping verb over here? No, you don't have helping verb over here. So when you don't have a helping verb, what do we use? We use do, does or did, right? Okay, now you have to decide whether it is present or past. So we know it is past because last year की बात हो रही है. Last year की बात हो रही है तो ये क्या हुआ? past हुआ. So when it is past, we are going to use did. Yes. So Mr. Sane. Mr. Sane is the man. So what will be the pronoun we use? He. Now we are going to use did. Now you have to copy the whole statement over here. I don't have space so that I can write a big sentence. So I am showing you over here only. Mr. Sane went to Japan last year, didn't he, question mark. Okay, students. So it was positive, so we made it negative by adding not, and Mr. Sane is the man, so we use the plural he. Now see over here, you didn't see him. You have did over here, so हमें ढूंढने की ज़रूरत है, हमें ढूंढने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. And not है, negative है, so it will become, you have to now make a positive statement. So how you will write? You write the full sentence now. You didn't see him, comma, did. अब हमें नॉट लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है बिकॉज इट इज़ ऑलरेडी देयर इन द सेंटेंस. सो यहाँ नेगेटिव है तो यहाँ पॉजिटिव होगा, इसीलिए हम लिखेंगे डिडंट यू. ओके, नेक्स्ट, दे लिव इन दैट हाउस. अगेन यू डोंट हैव एनी हेल्पिंग वर्ब, तो हमें क्या यूज करना होगा? डू, डज, डिड. अब इट इज, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रेजेंट, हम लिव्ड नहीं. इफ इट वाज लिव्ड, डी होता यहाँ पे तो वो पास्ट हो जाता, बट यहाँ पे लिव है, इट मीन्स इट इज प्रेजेंट, राइट? सो व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू राइट? यू हैव टू यूज डू और डज. नाउ वी नो for singular we use does and for plural we use do. So they live in that house. They over here means plural. So you copy this whole sentence, put a comma, and then you have to write don't they. Yes. Now negative because this sentence is positive. Okay. Rahil hasn't been there. Has not negative. Rahil is present. So Rahil is a boy. We are going to use which pronoun? He. So hasn't is there negative. So we'll make positive. Has he? Grace works at the hospital. So Grace, again a boy. Sorry, it's a girl, I guess. Grace, she. So Grace works at the hospital. It's present. कोई auxiliary verb नहीं है. is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, did, कुछ नहीं है. तो क्या यूज करेंगे हम? Do, does or did. अब it is, we are talking about present, so we have to use do or does. Now we are talking about only one Grace, singular, so we'll use does. So copy the whole statement, put a comma, then you have to write doesn't she, question mark. And students, question mark is very much important, okay? We can't, again can't move this cupboard. We is it's already a pronoun that is given to you over here, and can't help, auxiliary verb is given to you and it's negative not. So हमें क्या बनाना है? Positive. So put a comma, then write can we. Okay, so just remember one thing, that you have to use auxiliary verb plus the subject. Ab subject you have to write in the pronoun form. Okay, if the sentence is positive, your question tag will be negative. If your sentence is negative, your question tag will be positive. ओके, सो देखा ना, जहाँ पर नॉट है हमने यहाँ पे नॉट नहीं लगाया है. अब जहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है हमने वहाँ पर नॉट लगाया है, राइट? So rest of the questions, there are 20 questions, 8 I have done for you. The rest of them students try to do it by yourself. Okay, अगर कोई question नहीं आता है, so don't worry, you have a doubt कि ये पॉइंट समझ नहीं आया है, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव समझ नहीं आया है, यू कैन आस्क इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. Okay, I'll try to solve it before continuing with the chapter in tomorrow's class. Okay, see you soon with the next topic.